Hello, everyone, and welcome to Module 1 of Dropship Lifestyle. You're in the Dropship Blueprint right now, and this video is just the introduction to our first module, which is, of course, niche selection. If you look at the image on the screen right now, you'll see there are 7 core modules that are all part of the Dropship Blueprint. Again, these are all really designed to take you from literally not having anything more than an idea. Maybe you don't even have an idea yet. I'm going to walk you through the whole process of getting that idea and getting to the point where you have a dropship store set up that's making you money and that's semi-automated. So listen, in every module, the first video will be an introduction video. And the reason I'm doing this is kind of just to let you know what's ahead in that module, but really more importantly, to share why it's so important. Okay, again, you'll see there's only 7 core modules, and there's a reason for that. You know, there's not 8, there's not 9, there's not 20, there's not 30. There are 7 of them because these are the most important steps. So in the introduction videos, I want to share why they're so important. So for niche selection, okay, this is where a lot of people get confused, and it's for a good reason, because you've probably heard me say this before, but it really is worth repeating. Niche selection can make or break your business, right? So let's say you're first deciding that you want to get involved with e-commerce. You go online, maybe you find some forums, maybe you listen to a podcast, maybe you read some articles, and then of course the first question for the majority of people is, okay, what am I going to sell online? And there really are so many things that make a niche good or bad. And again, that's what I'm going to share with you in this module. But before I even start sharing that stuff, I want to just let you know that please take the time to really, really get this right, because it's a huge thing to think about. Okay. It's something that it's going to really control what happens with your business from here on out. I know so many people that have different businesses that are either selling the wrong products or offering the wrong services. And it's not that they're not making money, but certain niches lend themselves to really allowing more success and allowing success faster and allowing something that can be more automated. So that's the goal of this module, to make sure that you don't rush into something or make a bad decision and set up a business that either A, doesn't make you money, or B, just takes a lot of time and really isn't the best opportunity out there. So I share this image because I want you to know that you should not be this guy, okay? Don't be this guy. And maybe you've been this guy before. Maybe, you have a website up already, but basically to walk you through this little image here, some people, they get so confused because there's so much information on what to sell. Okay, so they end up just saying, okay, I'm just going to pick something, I'm going to do it, right? What's the worst that could happen? And I'll tell you what the worst that could happen is. There's 2 things that could drive you crazy, like in this image. One bad thing that could happen if you just pick a niche and put up a store is that no one ever buys from you, okay? So you put up the site, maybe it's a product that just doesn't appeal to buyers online, it's not easy to get traffic for, and whatever, you don't get any sales, okay? I would argue that that's not the worst thing that could happen. If you build a store and no one ever comes to it, well, you wasted maybe a week learning how to build the store and putting it up, and no one ever buys from you. Okay, it's a learning experience. It's not the worst thing that could happen. The worst thing that could happen, which I see time and time again happen to people that I'm friends with that are entrepreneurs, is that they actually just pick something to sell. They start getting sales. Their business grows and grows and grows. But at the end of the day, they're not making money. And at the end of the day, they're dealing with a lot of returns from customers. And at the end of the day, they're getting a ton of phone calls and emails from people that have questions for them about their products. And you might think, oh, that's great. But what if the profit's not there, right? What if it's not making them enough money? What if the amount of time that they are investing as a business owner, and I'm using them as an example, but this is the same shoes that you're going to be in as you build a business. What if this is something that happens where you build a business that's taking so much time and not getting you the return that you can have, okay? So that's what's referred to as opportunity cost, and that's the goal of this module. That's what I'm going to take you through in module 1, is how to identify profitable niches, because even if you build a site and it makes sales, it doesn't matter unless it's something that makes you happy, that fits into the lifestyle you want, that doesn't require hours on the phone every day, that doesn't, wake you up in the middle of the night with an inbox full of emails. We're trying to build a real lifestyle business here, and something that is as hands-off as possible. And no, that doesn't mean that you're never going to work on it, but most of our stores, when we follow this model, maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour a day, that's the time that you have to invest into them to grow them and to make money off them, okay? So the goal is to have all of you become this guy or girl, someone that sets up the store the right way, that gets module 1 right, that does niche selection properly, that doesn't just rush into something. I'll tell you, I've been doing this for about 10 years now, and every time I've just rushed into something, which I haven't done in years, it hasn't worked out. It's either led to no sales coming in or to sales coming in that were problematic. So I want you to be one of the people that really understands this and that puts the right amount of time into getting your niche right. Module 1 is going to help you with this, and so is Module 2. So take your time, go through the videos, ask questions, take notes. I'm here to help, and we have a whole forum full of people to help, and I want you to become one of these students, okay? These screenshots, they're not from my stores, they're from our student stores. These are people that have went through Dropship Lifestyle, they're people that have built their own stores, they're people that have followed the process right, they're making money, as you could see, but more importantly, they're not, working with no profit margin, and they're not stuck in a business they don't want to be in. So getting this right is super important. Again, just to really drill it in and make sure you take this to heart. It's not only important because you want your store to make sales, but it's important because you want to sell a product that lends itself to not having a lot of customer service that you have to deal with, that lends itself to making you a lot of money per sale, and really to have the kind of lifestyle business that I know we're all looking for. I mean, that's the reason I build businesses, and I'm assuming that's the reason that you want to build one as well. So listen, if you have any questions, please just post them below this video or go to our forum, fastbusinessforum.com. I'm there to help. Our whole team's there to help. And obviously all of our other members are there to help as well, because we're all on the same journey here. So any questions, let me know. If not, click to the next video and I will see you there. Thank you.